Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Good morning. I hope that you all are fine and doing well. So, this is your Islamiyat lesson, and topic is speaking the truth. And this topic is mentioned on page number 28 and 29 of your textbook of Islamiyat. Okay, so hurry up, take out your Islamiyat textbook and your pencils. And this is your second guided assessment today of Islamiyat. And this assessment you are going to do on a loose sheet. Okay, so you can submit it in the school. And be vigilant and careful because it contains marks. Fine. So let's see what is today's learning objective. Learning objective is to assess the knowledge about the topic speaking the truth through guided written work. Yes, today we are going to do some written work, but keep it in the mind that to do this guided assessment, we need to do it on a loose sheet. Okay, so you must have it. Fine, so we can start our written work on that. Fine. So, before starting today's guided assessment, let's discuss all the main points. You know that this is the topic which we have done. This is a topic is speaking the truth, and we are going to have an assessment of it. So that's why it is very important to do the discussion about the main points discussed in the chapter. Okay, so let's see what are these. Islam commands us to speak the truth. Yes, and it is also a good habit. So that's why we should be very careful while speaking. That are we speaking truth or we are telling a lie to someone? Okay, so that's why we should always be careful. So, do you know that there is always a reward of a good deed? And Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the person who will speak truth, he will definitely go to the heaven. So it means that we should always speak truth and we should avoid to tell the lies. Look at the next one. Everyone respects those who speak truth. Yes, it is very truth that every people respect the person who always speak truth, and the person who always tell a lie, nobody believes him. And do you remember that I told you a story about a wolf and a village boy? Now what happened to them? Yes, the boy was a liar. He was a big liar, and he always used to tell a lie to the villagers, and he always find some amusement in that. So he was crying again and again, shouting again and again that there is a wolf, there is a wolf. But when the villagers came out, when they saw that there is no wolf. So they pretended like that it would be a wolf, but there was nothing. So they went inside their huts and in their homes. But the next time it happened again that the boy again started crying that wolf, wolf is here. Help me, villagers, help me. But what happened when the villagers came out with weapons and with all type of sticks? There was no one, no wolf was there. And the boy, he was laughing at the villagers, thinking that they all are fool and I made them fool. Okay, but what happened next? After some days, what happened? A wolf literally come over there, and what happened? Just the wolf attacked on the boy, and he was killed. But he tried to call the help, and he tried to get the help from villagers. But this time, villagers were sitting in their home and they were thinking the boy is again telling a lie, so we should not go over there to help him. So this happened. This is the result of speaking the lie and telling a lie to someone. Okay, so that's why we should always respect the truthful person and we should always speak truth so everyone can believe on us. Is it clear to you? Okay, now look at the next one. Our Prophet Hazrat Muhammad Rasulullah Khatamun Nabiyyin Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam always spoke truth. Yes, our Prophet is a greatest example for us. Okay, so we can follow and we can also speak truth always. Okay, you know that we always all the things we just learned from the life of Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So look at the next point. People used to call Hazrat Muhammad Rasulullah Khatamun Nabiyyin Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam Sadiq, means the truthful one. Yes. Now keep it in the mind that what is the meaning of Sadiq. This was the word which was this was the word, or you can say it is a name which was given to Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam by the people of Makkah and Medina, because they thought that he is the most truthful person. Yes, and it is very true that Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the truthful one. That's why he was given a word, given a name, and this name is Sadiq. And keep it in the mind, Sadiq means the truthful one. It is an Urdu word and the meaning is the truthful one. So just keep it in the mind. Okay. Or Allah the Almighty commands in Holy Quran about speaking truth. Yes, do you know that Holy Quran is the big, you can say, book, or our holy book, so we can just learn things from that book. And Allah the Almighty in that book also guided us that you should always speak truth. Okay, so it means that it is necessary for us that we should always speak truth and do not tell a lie to anyone in any condition. Okay, and look at the next one. Allah dislikes liars and no one respects or trusts them. Yes, it is very true. Whenever you speak lie, you tell a lie to anyone, it means that you are going to be disliked by someone. Fine. If he finds out that you are telling a lie, so it means that you are going to get the punishment and there is no any reward for you. Okay, so that's why it is very important to to just speak the truth always, and do not think about the circumstances, do not think about the situation, that what is it, but just focus on speaking the truth. And it is also a good habit, and you know that we should always just follow the good habits. Okay, look at the next one. Holy Prophet Hazrat Muhammad Rasulullah Khatamun Nabiyyin Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, speaking the truth is good action, and good actions take you towards heaven. Yes, it is very true. As I told you, and as always, your parents and elders tell you that whenever you will do something good, it means that you are going to get some reward. Is it? Yes, it is. So, Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, speaking the truth is a good action, and good actions take you towards heaven. So, it means that it is a reward of speaking the truth. So, we should always speak the truth and we should always stay away from telling a lie to anyone. Look at the next one. Because of our Holy Prophet's honesty and truthfulness, even his enemies entrusted their valuables with him. Yes, it is very true. Even Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam had so many enemies in Makkah and Medina, but the positive thing was that they always believed him, that he is a truthful person, so we can give all our valuable and worthy things to him so he can take care of him. This was the trust level on Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay, so this is your chapter. I hope you are ready with your textbook and loose sheet. Are you? Very good. Okay, now look at it. This is page number 28 of your textbook. So just memorize or just remember and revise all the main points. We are going to read it once. Okay, so we can start our guided assessment without any riddle or without any difficulty. Okay, so the topic is speaking the truth. So look here what is written here. Islam commands us to speak the truth. It is a very good habit. What is it? It is a very good habit. Very good. Everyone respects a man who speaks the truth, and nobody respects or trusts a liar. Yes, it is very good. As I told you that nobody respects a liar. So that's why this is the reason that why should we always speak the truth. And the next reason is Allah the Almighty too dislikes liars. Yes, Allah the Almighty dislikes liars and He doesn't give any kind of reward to them, to the liars. So that's why we should always speak truth. Look at the next line. Our beloved Prophet ﷺ always spoke the truth. So people used to call him Sadiq. Sadiq meaning is the truthful one. I hope it will be in your mind. Look in the books. What is it written in there? Do you know? Because of our Holy Prophet's truthfulness and honesty, even his enemies entrusted their valuables with him. Yes, as we have already discussed that what was the trust level and why it was there. Just because that Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the truthful person. He is the truthful one. That's why he was the most honest person in the eyes of his enemies as well. Okay. Now come on page number 29. This is part of page number 29. In the Holy Quran too, Allah the Almighty has commanded us to speak the truth. And He is very pleased with those who speak the truth. Our beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Speaking the truth is a good action, and good actions take you towards heaven." Yes, it is very true that speaking the truth is a good action, and you know that we are always pushed to do the good works and good actions. So it means that we should always speak the truth because it is a good habit. Now, I really hope that you are ready for your assessment after discussing all the main points. Are you ready? Very good. Now, on a loose sheet, keep it in the mind that again and again I'm saying you are going to do this assessment on your loose sheet, okay? So, first we will just prepare the page as we do in the school and while doing classwork or homework, okay? So, what is day? It is Wednesday. Yes, and date is 20th January, 2021. And in the center, in the middle of the page, at the top, you are going to write down classwork. Just keep it in the mind. You are going to put W capital of Wednesday, C capital of classwork, and J capital of January. Again, I'm telling you, it is Wednesday, 20th January, 2021. And classwork would be in the middle. I hope you have prepared the page. Have you done it? Now just underline it with a color pencil if you want to do. Any favorite of yours. Okay, it is up to you. Now look at this. After writing date and day and after preparing our page, what we are going to do is we are going to write down today's topic. And today's topic is speaking the truth. And under the topic you can write down guided assessment. Now just write down answer these questions. Okay, so in this guided assessment we have only 3 questions here, so you can write down the answer. Okay, I hope that all the points are clear in your mind, so we can start it. Let's see what is question number 1. So here it is. After writing answer this question, you can leave a line. It is up to you. Okay. Now write down question number 1. What kind of habit is it to speak the truth? Don't forget to put a question mark at the end of the question. Okay. So question number 1 is, what kind of habit is it to speak the truth? Now you will write down the answer. I hope answer is clear in your mind. Okay. You know that all the people have some good habits and bad habits, and there are so many in there. So you can write down speaking the truth is what kind of habit. Okay. This is the answer that you are going to write down the answer according to your own knowledge, that what do you think that what kind of habit is it to speak the truth. I hope you have done it or doing it nicely. Don't forget to start your answer with a capital letter, and at the end of the sentence you are going to put a full stop. Okay. Again I'm repeating the question. What kind of habit is it to speak the truth? Now you will write down the answer of the question number 1. An answer would be very nice and it would be in the sentences. Okay. It wouldn't be in 1 or 2 words, but it would be a proper sentence. Fine. So you will write down the answer number 1, and the question number 1 is, what kind of habit is it to speak the truth? Don't forget to put question mark at the end of the question. Have you done it? I hope you have done it. Come on, hurry up. Now, after writing the answer number 1, you can leave one line, so we can write down question number 2. Okay, so we are moving towards question number 2. Question number 2 is, what do people think of a truthful person? So here you will give your own opinion according to the chapter which we have already done, speaking the truth. Okay, so you have to answer it right now. That what do people think of a truthful person? You know that whenever we do something in public or even in the loneliness, there is some point of view of someone. Okay, for example, if we do something good or if we do something bad, our mama or our baba is always there to tell us or give us their point of view, that what they are thinking about it. So this is the case same with this question. Okay, that what do people think of a truthful person? That when it means, let me explain you this question. So, the meaning of this question is that when a person speaks truth or do not tell a lie, so what is the opinion or what people think about him? They think good or bad or something. You have to answer it right now here, okay? So, question number 2 again I'm repeating for you. What do people think of a truthful person? So, here you will write down the answer of question number 2. Question number two's answer will also be in the sentence. Do not write one or two words to tell your answer, okay? Just explain it in a sentence. And your sentence would be started with a capital letter, and at the end of the sentence, there would be a full stop. Fine? So, I hope you have done question number 2. Question number 2 was, what do people think of a truthful person? And question mark at the end of the question. I hope you have done the answer. Very good. Now there is last and third question. It is, what is the meaning of Sadik? What is the meaning of Sadik? So in this answer you are going to write down that what is the meaning of Sadik, as it was a word given to Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So that's why you should be very careful while writing the answer. Okay? So just write down the answer, that what is the meaning of Sadik. Do not forget to put question mark at the end of the question. And answer would be in a sentence form. It wouldn't be in one or two words. Is it clear? So I hope you have done this answer too. What is the meaning of Sadik? Have you done it? Very good. So now again I'm repeating you that what is guided assessment of today's. Okay. So you can see that if you have left something, so you can write it properly. So look at it. Our today's topic is speaking the truth. But before writing the topic, what we are going to do is we are going to make our page prepare. And we are going to write down today's date and day and classwork at the top of the page. Today is Wednesday and date is 20th January, 2021. And in the middle you are going to write down classwork. So today's topic is speaking the truth. Just focus on writing capital letters where I have written, okay? So you can write the topic nicely. You can underline it with a color pencil of yours, any favorite of yours, okay? Then after writing the topic, you will write down guided assessment, and then we are moving towards our assessment. Just write down answer these questions. I hope you all have done it. Question number 1 is, what kind of habit is it to speak the truth? And a question mark at the end, okay? What kind of habit is it to speak the truth? It means that you are going to tell in the answer that what do you think, that what is the habit? It is good or bad or something. What do you think? Fine. So you will write it in the that what is the habit or what kind of habit is it to speak the truth? Here you will write down the answer number 1. After writing the answer, you can leave a line so we can write down question number 2. Here it is. Question number 2 is, what do people think of a truthful person? As I told you that whenever anyone do something, so people have their own point of views about that. Okay, so here you are going to write down that what do people think of a truthful person? Okay, the answer is so easy. And again, I'm telling you that you have to write down your answer in a sentence form. Do not write scattered words, or do not write only 3 or 4 words, but just give the answer in a proper sentence. And your sentence would start with a capital letter and it would end at the full stop. Have you done question number 2? Very good. Question number 3 is, what is the meaning of Sadiq? This question is so easy. Okay, so here you are going to write down the answer, that what is the meaning of Sadiq. Sadiq is a word, as I told you, it is an Urdu word, but here you are supposed to write down answer the meaning of this. Okay, so here write down what is the meaning of Sadiq. Have you done it? Very good. Now this answer would also be in the sentence. Okay, just start with a capital letter and end with on a full stop. So I can think that you have done nicely. Okay, so what is the meaning of Sadiq? You are going to write here in the answer in a proper sentence. Fine.